Now, what could a psychiatrist tell you in 3 minutes? It's the premise behind speed shrinking, a new craze that's taken off in New York. The phenomenon was pioneered by creator and author of speed shrinking, Susan Shapiro. She joins us now. Good morning to you, Susan. How did this all get started?
It all got started when I wrote the comic novel Speed Shrinking, where there's a shrinkaholic who freaks out when her shrink leaves town, and she winds up seeing 8 shrinks in 8 days. Instead of speed dating, it was speed shrinking.
But it actually took
really
off as a phenomenon, not just as the book. I mean, the book's one thing, but people are interested in it.
Right, what happened was right when the book came out, I thought, let's have fun and let's do a really fun book party where I had 8 shrink friends who had books out, and I thought, like speed dating, let's give everybody 3 minutes to tell them all their problems, and it was just a lark, and I did it once, and it was so popular that I got 1,000 phone calls and emails and TV stations and the New York Times, everybody calling to say, when's the next one? Can I come to the next one? I can't believe I missed it. So I've now done 6 speed shrinking parties.
Do you know of anyone that's ever actually had any kind of breakthrough from such a short session with a psychiatrist?
Oh, yeah, a lot of people. I mean, the whole idea of it is it doesn't replace regular therapy. It's a fantastic introduction to finding a therapist, and you take their card or you could read their book and you could get great information, and it kind of demystifies the process because a lot of people have no idea how to get a good therapist. So it's really an introduction to meeting some terrific psychiatrists, psychologists, counselors who might be able to help you.
And I understand there are some celebrities who are interested in it.
All of a sudden, the parties took off. We've had as many as 500 people coming to parties, people fighting to get in. I have shrinks all over the world who want me to do parties where they participate. The problem is that I only want to use therapists who I know well, and I know their work, and I know they're really on the up and up. So I'm trying to figure out a system to first make sure that they're all great, because the reason why the parties are so fantastic is because the shrinks are so brilliant.
Right, so what do you do when you see a speed shrink? Do you sort of say, I was jealous of my siblings and confess everything in 3 minutes and see what they've got to say?
Yeah, a lot of people have a specific problem that's bothering them. For example, right now in New York, the economy is really horrible. So there were a lot of people who came in saying, I'm broke, I'm on food stamps, I'm embarrassed, I'm afraid to borrow money. What should I do for career? We recently did a Valentine's Day one, and we had a lot of sex therapists. And so a lot of people were, how could I meet somebody new, or what am I doing wrong? So they tend to be, people tend to be very, very honest. And remember, it's free, and they're really brilliant shrinks. And so people have said to me, this changed my life. People are now, there's a couple people who've had 10 and 12 sessions with shrinks, so it really works. And it's a fun party, too.
Well, it sounds very, very New York. Susan Shapiro, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.